Ethan always kept his phone nearby, like most people. Messages, emails, work notifications, nothing unusual, until one Thursday night at exactly 11:17 p.m. His phone vibrated. A text message appeared. The sender name froze him instantly. It was his own number, his own contact photo, his own account. Ethan frowned. He never texted himself. Curious, he opened the message. The text contained only 6 words. Don't answer the next phone call. Ethan stared at the screen. A prank, a glitch, someone spoofing his number. Before he could think further, his phone began ringing. Unknown caller. His stomach tightened immediately. Slowly he answered. Silence. Complete silence. Then the call disconnected. A few seconds later, another message arrived from himself. You answered. A cold feeling spread through Ethan's chest, because the message had arrived before he could type anything. And that was only the beginning. Over the next hour, more messages arrived, each one predicting events exactly 30 minutes before they happened. Every message came from him. Every prediction came true, and every new message became more disturbing than the last. Over the next several days, the messages continued. Every 30 minutes, always exactly 30 minutes ahead. At first, they predicted harmless things. A coworker calling, a power outage, a traffic delay. Then the messages became personal. Too personal. One text arrived at 8:12 p.m. The man behind you is watching. Ethan immediately turned around. Nobody stood there. Relieved, he laughed. 30 minutes later, while entering a convenience store, he noticed a stranger standing across the street, watching him, exactly as described. The messages never made mistakes. Not once. Then one night, a new message appeared, different from all the others. Short, simple, terrifying. Don't look through the bedroom window at 11:43. The timestamp showed 11:13, 30 minutes early. Ethan stared at the clock, then at the window, then back at the message. Every instinct told him not to look, but curiosity won. At exactly 11:43, he looked outside and immediately wished he hadn't. Under a streetlight across the road, someone stood watching the apartment, motionless, silent, waiting. The figure never moved, never blinked, never looked away. Ethan grabbed his phone immediately. New message received. You looked. His heartbeat accelerated. Another message arrived instantly. Now it knows where you live. For the first time, Ethan considered going to the police. But how could he explain this? Future messages, predictions, a watcher outside. Nobody would believe him. The following days became worse. The messages no longer predicted events. They started giving instructions. Leave work early. Take a different street. Don't enter the elevator. Every instruction prevented something bad. An accident, a robbery, a fire. Something was protecting him. But why? Then finally, the message Ethan feared most arrived. It appeared at exactly midnight. Only 4 words. Tomorrow you disappear. And beneath it, a location. The location led to an abandoned train station outside the city. Ethan spent hours deciding whether to go. Every previous message had been correct. Ignoring this one felt dangerous. So the next night, he went. The station looked forgotten. Dust covered everything. Broken lights flickered overhead. The air felt unnaturally still. Then another message arrived. Wait exactly 10 minutes. Ethan obeyed. 9 minutes passed. Nothing happened. Then, footsteps echoed through the darkness. Someone was approaching, slowly, patiently. A figure emerged from the shadows. Ethan's blood froze, because the person walking toward him was himself. Same face, same clothes, same voice, only older, exhausted, terrified. The older Ethan stopped several feet away, then whispered, "You have to stop reading the messages." The older Ethan looked terrified, like someone who hadn't slept in years. He held up his phone. Thousands of unread messages covered the screen, all from himself, all from the future. "The messages aren't helping you," the older Ethan whispered. "They're building something." The younger Ethan stared silently. "What do you mean?" The older version swallowed nervously, then replied, "Every time you follow a message, reality changes." The station suddenly grew colder. The lights flickered violently. Then the older Ethan spoke the words that changed everything. "The messages don't come from us." A new text arrived. Both phones vibrated simultaneously. Neither man opened it, but the notification preview appeared automatically. "Don't listen to him." The sender wasn't Ethan anymore. The contact name had changed. Now it simply read, "Unknown user." The lights exploded. Darkness swallowed the station. Then hundreds of phones began ringing somewhere beneath the ground. Thousands of notification sounds echoed through the tunnels. The older Ethan stepped backward. Fear filled his face. "It's here." Then every phone screen illuminated simultaneously. One message appeared on all of them. "Thank you for reading this far." The next morning, the abandoned station was empty. No Ethan, no evidence, nothing. Months later, people across the city began receiving messages from their own numbers, always 30 minutes into the future, always accurate. And every conversation started the same way. "Don't answer the next phone call."